So come on, work with me. Are we recording? Are we not recording? Oh, technology. So happy Saturday. It is March 25th, 2023. Super excited to be here with you today. Wanted to hop on. I'm hoping to get this done in less than an hour because I do have a live that I will be doing on my StreamYard at the exact hour from now. But I am here today because I wanted to share insight with each and every one of you based on Pluto has moved into Aquarius as of the 23rd of March. We'll stay there right through January 2024. I'm sorry, 2020. How do we say this? January 20th, 2043. Sorry about that. Those 20s were getting in the way with a few retrogrades in between all of that. But the long haul of it is January 20th, 2043. Pluto is our planet of transformation. So to sum it up in one sentence, anything that has dated itself, outdated, completed endings will come to an end. Whether it's something you want to come to an end or not, it will come to an end. My internet seems to be a little stagnant at this point. I'm hoping that I will be able to record this, get through this without any interruptions. I want to see if there is anybody streaming with me on Facebook right now, who very well might be connecting. So let's just see. Give me a moment. Give me a second. All right, so I am obviously streaming on Facebook as we speak. Give me a second. And let's see if there's anybody who's going to be joining me. Like I said, I am hoping to be able to do this within less than an hour's time, as I'm going to share what I share, the cosmic energy soul forecast based on Pluto entering Aquarius. Now, a couple of things that you want to pay attention to with this energy moving into Aquarius based on your natal chart, your personal natal chart, that is anything that is an Aquarius on your chart. So any excuse me, let me get my thoughts together. Any place on your chart where you have Aquarius energy, this Pluto is going to amplify that energy. Any place on your chart, such as the 11th house energy, which is definitely associated with Aquarius, if you have anything in your 11th house energy on your natal chart, Pluto is definitely going to amplify that as well. And then just the same, looking on your chart where Pluto is, obviously Pluto is going to amplify that as well. So there definitely are three areas where Pluto is going to amplify this energy between now through 2043. That's the year of 2043. That is literally a very long time from now. There will be a few retrogrades in between that where Pluto will enter back into Capricorn for a period of time and then re-enter into Aquarius at that point. But for now, there is where Pluto is. And I'd like to help you navigate through this energy. Now, if you are not familiar with your natal chart, I invite you to get yourself a natal chart, and you could do so. There's so many free sites. One of my favorites are astro.com. It's really easy to read the chart. If you're not familiar with reading the chart, that's where I come in. You're welcome to reach out to me, and I can definitely set you up on my calendar to help you really navigate through your natal chart and better understand how this energy is going to influence you. I myself use my natal chart as my GPS, and those who I do work with, clients specifically, I help them to navigate through theirs as well. So I want to get this party started because, like I said, I do want to keep this under an hour because I do have another live to do very shortly. So we're going to start off with Aries. So if you happen to have Pluto in Aries, know that this card that's going to be popping in is going to be for you to help you navigate through the Pluto's Aries energy. Remember that Aries is all about I am, and currently the sun is in Aries, along with many other planets such as Jupiter, Venus, and also Chiron. So there's a lot of stuff going on there for you. So for you Aries, it's about higher education. This is definitely a beautiful card and a great message, because if there is something that is coming to an end relating to your career, it may very well be time to start thinking out of the box and using your spiritual wisdom, your downloads that you might get at night, and perhaps even before going to bed at night, asking your guides, your loved ones, and angels to give you those downloads, so you'll have the wisdom to work with during this Pluto energy in Aquarius. That 3-6 is associated to 9. 9 is about things that you're going to be letting go of, things that are going to be coming to an end, a completion, a period at the end of the sentence, a period at the end of the chapter. That 9 energy is also associated with Sagittarius, which is about traveling, higher learning, being willing to travel someplace so you can learn something different. The chakra here is the high heart. So give yourself ease and grace during this period of time. Whatever it is that might be coming to an end, allow it just to do just that without any resistance. So that's Aries energy. So again, if you do happen to have Pluto in Aries, that's for you. If you have Pluto in the first house, that's for you. And also paying attention to what's sitting in Aquarius as well. And know when I say Aquarius, and this is for everybody, not just Aries, if you happen to have, let's say, Mercury in Aquarius like I do, know because Pluto is in Aquarius right now, know that that energy is going to be amplified as well. This is not just one section. This really does amplify a lot of your chart. All right, let's move on to our Taurus. So for you Taurus right now, before I said that Venus was in Aries, Venus is not in Aries. Venus is actually in Taurus, so excuse the oversight on that one. Along with Uranus, that is also in Taurus. So if you happen to have Pluto in Taurus, let's see what's that got to do with you in regards to the energy. So this is about family. So yeah, there may be some family matters coming to an end, meaning maybe you had a disagreement. Maybe there's something in regards to housing that is finally going to come to an end. Maybe some contracts are going to be signed. This is a perfect time for that. And we think about Taurus energy. Taurus is about relationships. So that makes a lot of sense. 1, 5 is 6. So there is some healing, there's some nurturing, there's some definitely family matters that are playing a big role for Taurus with this Pluto's energy right now. So your chakra to work on is your high heart. So working on that, this way here again, we think of Taurus energy, we think of our bodies as well, because it is a part of the relationship that you do have. So where do you need to heal in your body? What is showing up in your body that is trying to get your attention? So that 1 and 5 is that 6, your body system. So really work on that energy in the heart. If there's any anxiety, hypertension, whatever might be showing up, it's time to take care of that during this season, especially right now with this energy just flaring up. Very new at this time, considering Pluto just entered Aquarius a little less than 48 hours ago. So that's for Taurus energy. All right, we have our Gemini. So Geminis, there's a lot going on for you right now. Even though this topic for tonight is about Pluto entering Aquarius, know that Mars has just left Gemini's energy, which has been there for 7.5 months. So there's a lot of energy for Geminis right now. And if you happen to have Pluto in Gemini, then let's find out how you need to navigate through this energy as well. So for our Geminis, it's about creativity, creativity. And let's think about it. When we think about Pluto in Gemini energy, something about your creativity is going to change. There's going to be massive change regarding your creativity. So pay attention to maybe you might have had some dry spells regarding your creativity. You might get some dry spells for right now, only because things are starting to reactivate. That 6-6 energy, we're back again to healing and nurturing your creative ideas, your creative abilities. The 6 again. When we think about it, 6-6 is 12, which is associated with that Pisces energy. And there's a lot of Pisces stuff going on still. We still have, which is brand new, Saturn that just entered Pisces, which is about your foundation. We also have Neptune in Pisces, which is again about your spiritual awakening, your spiritual calling, your higher entities, a higher wisdom. 1 and 2 is 3, which brings us full circle back into our Mercury's energy, which is very powerful right now in Aries and also associated with Gemini as well. So there's so many different angles that you Geminis can look at this as. Solar plex energy is something you definitely want to work on because that's very well connected with Aries. I am Perhaps that's something you can say as well. I am. How are you? I am creative. I am healing. I am nurturing. I am connecting with my higher wisdom. I am in this portal of receiving and healing, using that I am. So you can really work on your solar plex energy and begin to trust what's to come for you as Pluto enters Aquarius. This is definitely about your community as well, connecting and communicating with your community. So pay attention to that. Those who have Pluto in Gemini, pay attention to that. Also want to note for those of you as well who do have Sun, Moon, and Rising in Aquarius energy, this Pluto in Aquarius is definitely going to hyphenate that as well. So pay attention. All right, we have our Cancers. So for you Cancers, as I said before, relating to Mars being in Gemini not too long ago, and now it just entered Cancer. I'll do a whole other card reading for that, but that's some big energy that you got going on in your sign. So if you happen to have Pluto in Cancer on your chart, this card is for you. And those who are following me on Facebook, I'd like to thank you, and please leave your comments. And if you happen to know on your natal chart where Pluto is, what sign and house it's in, I would love for you to put that in the comments. And then of course, I'll come back later and respond to that and give you a little bit of insight on a personal level. So for our Cancers in Pluto, this is about new relationships. After all, again, Pluto entering in Aquarius is about your community. So therefore, this is about your new relationship that you will be definitely entertaining. The ability to have a new relationship with yourself, have new relationships with others as well. It's very important to ground your energy as Pluto enters Aquarius, helping you to really get into that space so you can create new relationships with yourself and others. And considering, like I said, Mars entering Cancer as of today, that's some big stuff in reference to bringing things back to home, That new relationship could also very well be related to your soul's calling, which is that 10 energy, what you're here to achieve, what you have achieved already, success, fame, and accomplishments. That 10 is also about new beginnings taking place. So this is a really big energy for Cancers right now. Again, with Pluto entering Aquarius, what is about the change? What is about the change in regards to your community, the people you hang out with, the places you used to go to? That's all about the change, and new relationships are definitely on its way. So ground your energy, get ready and focus. Stay focused on what it is you're looking to create with this new energy as Pluto enters Aquarius right now. It has entered on the 23rd, so about 48 hours into Pluto being Aquarius. So a great time for those new relationships for Cancer. Love that. Moving into our Leo energy. So Leos, for you, how will Pluto in Aquarius play for you? And those of you who might have Pluto in Leo, curious to know how that plays out. But how will Pluto in Aquarius play out for you as a Leo? And what do you need to work on so you can gain access to this amazing transformation that's about to take place? When we think about you Leos, you are the opposition of where Pluto is. So there might be a little bit of push and pull. There might be some irritation that takes place over the next couple of days just to get sort of used to this energy. But it's a powerful energy, and a powerful energy meaning major transformations. Your card is in reverse. Reverse means pay attention to the message, but you do want to work on that chakra, which is the solar plexus. Again, solar plexus is associated with that Aries energy, which is where the sun is right now. So trust, pay attention to how you're trusting your intuition. Allow your intuition to guide you. Also, old souls. When we think about this Pluto energy in Aquarius, you may be reconnecting with some old souls. It's not to rekindle anything, but it really is about having that conversation, expression, and gaining some freedom based on whatever it is that you might have been holding on to up until now. So those old souls that will re-enter your life, they're there basically for you to put a period. Both parties have a conversation to share, allow that conversation to take place. 2 and 6 is 8. In astrology, 8 is very much associated with Scorpio energy, which is ruled by this Pluto's energy. So lots of things are going to transform. Lots of things are going to end. New things will start up as long as you allow this energy to do what it needs to do. So again, for you Leos, people, places, and things may very well be changing for you. Lots of old souls will be showing up, but they're showing up so they can have a conversation with you, so you can end something, so you can begin a new transformation. Solar plex energy, very important to trust that energy as it shows. That 8 in numerology is about recognizing all that you have achieved, recognize the success that has come out of these relationships as well. Also, pay attention, because the card's in reverse. Pay attention to spirit. Spirit is going to be connecting with you to share some amazing insight, so you can move forward, and you'll know exactly when to let go and allow yourself to release the resistance that you may hold on to in regards to certain relationships. So trust, trust, trust. Feel worthy enough to allow yourself to expand, and there will be plenty of people coming in to recognize all that you have achieved, and allow yourself to feel vulnerable enough to say thank you and accept everything that they're recognizing on you, for you. That's Leo energy. All right, we're moving right into our Virgos. So you Virgos, as Pluto enters Aquarius, this is really about having your ability to, oh my goodness, having your ability to just accept how things are. Accept how things are, nurture yourself, nurture them, heal, 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 and be ready just to let go of your community. Be ready to heal. Oh, the card that flew out for you, so appropriate for Virgos. Health, health. So with Pluto being Aquarius, yes, Pluto is about the transformation. Aquarius is about your community. Aquarius is about your community. So again, take a look at your chart and see where Pluto is on your chart. What house, what sign. Also to see what's in Aquarius for you as well, because that's the energy that's going to surface for you. Really important to take care of your health during this period of time. Sacral energy is allowing you to step into your confidence. Let go of your judgment, shame, guilt, or blame. Blame and guilt are the two things that are being highlighted right now. That's 33 is remembering you are the creator, and you are here to sacrifice something during this energy of Pluto being an Aquarius. That's 3-3, as though it is a master number. It also carries the same meaning of the 6, which is very much highlighted with Virgo energy, your body system. So pay attention to what it is your body is going to be telling you about, talking to you about with this amazing energy. And do not discard what your body is trying to tell you. This is definitely relating to health, your body system. This could very well be a time to really take on some health, fitness, and wellness, a meditation practice as well. So during the next full moon, sit and do your rituals of releasing what you need to release, so your health can be more up to standard for right now. I love that. Again, I'd like to say hello to everybody who is popping in on my Facebook page. Feel free to leave your comments. I am speaking about the Pluto and Aquarius energy. I would love to know where Pluto is on your natal chart and what you do have associated with Aquarius on your natal chart. And whatever that is, when I get to that card for you, do the work, clear that chakra color, and you'll be right on time with all this amazing energy. Do note that Pluto will be in Aquarius from now through 2043, with a few retrogrades between now and then. So it's a really long time that this is going to help us, as we are now in what they call the age of Aquarius. Moving on into our Libras. So for you Libras out there, curious to know, where is your Pluto and where is Aquarius? Where is your Pluto? What sign and house? And where is Aquarius on your chart? What house and what sign is Aquarius in? So let's see what's in store for Libras. So for you Libras out there, your card's in reverse. Reverse means we want to pay attention to the message, but we also really want to work on the chakra, and that's the root chakra. This is definitely a time to be the leader. This is definitely a time to work on your root chakra, so you can see yourself as the leader. Remember, Pluto is about transformations. Pluto is about things dying off, things that have decayed. This is time for you to let go of whatever no longer serves you. This is about change. This is about you stepping into your leadership. And what I'm hearing really loudly, this is really about stepping away from your job and taking the leading role in your entrepreneurship. 5-5, that 5 is change, freedom, and self-expression. It's also 10, which is about your soul's calling that you are here to do. Remember the cards in reverse, so this is a big time for you to focus. Focus on walking away from what does not serve your soul's purpose and stepping into your leadership. Perfect time for that with this energy. So that is Libra. And also note that if you happen to have Pluto in Libra energy, pay attention to that as well. Pay attention to that. It's really important to know where your Pluto is on your natal chart. My Pluto, and as I say that, is so funny. I always laugh when I say it's really important to know that, because for the life of me, I always forget where mine is. So I'm going to sneak peek on my chart, only because I always like to once in a while remember. My Pluto happens to be in Virgo, which was the card just read before. So what I'll do is I'll come back later and check out that card to see what chakra I need to work on. And it's in my 3rd house, which is associated with Mercury as well, which is all about communication. So see how that works, guys, just to give you an idea. When you know what sign, what house and sign it's in, it can help you navigate. Now, because it's also an Aquarius, I know for sure that I have Mercury in Aquarius and also my moon, and both of those are associated with my 7th, my 7th and 8th house. So those are 2 houses that I would be focusing on. Excuse me. All right, we're going to move into our Scorpios. Now, for you Scorpios, this is a really big energy for you because Pluto is your ruling planet. So please pay attention to where you have Pluto on your chart. If you happen to have it in Scorpio, then this is some intense energy for you Scorpios out there. And whatever the house is, everything comes together, everything plays a role. So when you understand how to navigate with your natal chart, you can better understand how to work with this. So let's just say for hypothetically speaking, that you do have Scorpio in Pluto on your actual chart, then know that this energy is really about a double transformation. Things are completely shifting for you, and you probably have started to see that already. Any of this has been going on with Pluto moving into Aquarius. This is not something that's just starting to happen now. This is just really becoming the big explosion. And I say it that way, and I don't say it to say it to scare you. I say it to wake you up. So pay attention. This is not something that just suddenly is things are just suddenly going to come to an end. This is something that's been going on for quite some time, and finally explosion is happening. So pay attention. And because Pluto is more of an outer planet, this is about our collective energy as well. So we will be seeing a lot of things going on collectively based on government, politics, money, banking, and even corporations for that matter. And this is stuff we've been seeing since, let's say, as far back as the pandemic 2020. Yes, that's correct. All right, so let's talk about that Scorpio energy. What do Scorpios need to work on? Very interesting card for Scorpios. This is about your spiritual career. So there is massive change that is coming in. And like I said, this is no longer about what do you need to say to whomever it is you need to say it to. Now it's really at the point where if you yourself have not made that decision to step away from something that's no longer serving you, now it's just going to happen. Now it's going to happen. So all you could do at this point is get yourself prepared for that spiritual career. A spiritual career does not have to just be about healing or acupuncture or crystals or any of that. A spiritual career is just something that you so enjoy doing, that you love doing it, and that if you theoretically had to do it without being paid, you would still want to do it. That's a spiritual career. The color is the turquoise, which is your throat chakra. This is about what it is you're going to be saying. How are you going to be expressing yourself? Your conversations, your communication, the way you speak, the way you listen is about to change. Because this is not just about change in reference to what we see externally. This is really about the changes we're seeing internally as well. That 7 energy is about bringing things to balance. Your contracts, all your contracts. This is Scorpio energy. This is Scorpio card. This is about your contracts. This is about things that you have fulfilled at this point, and you no longer need to continue doing those contracts. So it's time to let it go. 7/7 is 14, which is our 5 energy. This is about change, massive change, especially for those who do have Pluto in Scorpio energy, or if your sun, moon, or rising sign is in Scorpio energy. This is big for you because Pluto is your ruling sign. So work on your throat chakra so you can get ready to have conversations, get ready to listen, activate your hearing as well. Big energy for Scorpios. All right, we're moving into Sagittarius. Just want to peek at, because I actually can see comments. I love it. I love it. So I'm receiving some comments, and one of the comments here, which is coming from Ian, it says she's been feeling very good and strong the last 2 days. Yes, understand that this energy that's coming in is not necessarily going to make you feel terrible. This is amazing energy that's coming in. However, people that have resistance to change, they may have a challenging time with what's coming in, the changes, because there's massive changes that are coming in. There's going to be a lot of changes, as I said before, regarding our government, politics, banking, corporations, the way we deal with money. There's going to be some big stuff taking place with this Pluto in Aquarius, along with all the other planets that have shifted, such as Saturn when it entered Pisces at the very beginning of March 7th. Saturn is about our structure. So when we think of Saturn, we think of Pluto, which is destroying what no longer serves us anymore. Mars, who has been in Gemini for the last 7.5 months, has just entered Cancer as of today. That's a big thing. There's a lot of transitions going on right now. And this is all happening for us. So yes, it's very, very possible to be feeling very good, very optimistic, very strong, very excited. And then at the same token, the flip side of it, it could very well be where you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, not sure, not grounded, not focused because of where you are in this work. If you've been doing your work, and the work I'm using is doing your meditation, doing your healing, connecting, staying in the know in reference to astrologically speaking, how this is going to play out for us, then you're going to feel great about this. But if you've sort of just, as I like to call it, waking up and becoming more attuned to this energy, it could be a little overwhelming. So let's see what's in store for our Sagittarius. So again, Pluto in Aquarius, this is all about what is coming to an end. Pluto is all about decaying, death, dying off, endings, completion. Aquarius is about our community, the collective energy. Lots of things are going to be changing over the next 20 to 30 years. So let's see what's in store for Sag. Know that Pluto will be in Aquarius from now through January 20th, 2043, with some retrogrades between that. So it's not a straight drive from now to then. We will have some retrogrades flying back into Capricorn, allowing us to revisit those soul's callings. So for Sagittarius, this is about your higher self. This is about allowing yourself to see yourself as a higher version of you. Your higher self is just you at a higher level. That 11 energy is associated with Aquarius. It's about your community. So this could be a very good time as Sagittarius to travel around to connect with different communities, so you can maybe do some meditation, some rituals of some sort, so you can gain some more wisdom. Activating, when we think about the crown energy, that's very much associated with Pluto. Pluto is about the crown, allowing us to expand into this higher evolution, this higher vibration in this major transition, transformation that we are all experiencing. So Sagittarius, for you, really focus on that crown energy. You may actually, with this energy that is coming in, you may actually be experiencing physical discomfort that might be showing up as headaches or migraines, just know that that's really about your crown chakra is activating. And the best thing I would recommend that you can use for that is a little bit of lavender. Rub it on your temples and also the top of your head to calm your nervous system down and just allow things just to stay hydrated as well. And this will help you activate this healing that you need to go through. That 11 energy is a master number as the master healer. So Sagittarius, spend time in meditation. Allow yourself to travel in reference to going to different rituals just to become more aware of your higher self, the different version of you. Love that for Sagittarius. We're moving into our Capricorns. So Capricorns, now that Pluto has entered Aquarius and has shifted out of Capricorn energy, at least for now, and that will change because it will be going back into, Pluto will be going back into Capricorn, I believe sometime in May of this year. I'm just looking for my notes to give you that information, just to be on a sure side, although sometimes my notes are not always where I want them to be, so can't really give you that information. Oh, I can actually speaking. Let me see if I can give you that exact information to when Pluto will go back on into Capricorn. Yes, so on June 20th, Pluto will be retrograding back into Capricorn on June 20, 2023, and will stay there for a little while until it re-enters Aquarius again. So for now, you Capricorns, you have a little bit of like a retrieve, so to speak, because there's been a lot going on for you, but still the same. This is about your soul's calling. This is about the things you're achieving. This is about how hard you're working. This is about recognizing that, you know, you still need to have that balance as well. You want to rest as much as you want to work. You want to play as much as you want to work. So let's see what you all need to focus on. Your card, self-love. That's what this is about, self-love. So there may be some major changes coming in for you as well. Self-love, self-love. This is an opportunity for you to be in that space of new partnerships with self. Ground your energy at this point in time. That 7-3 is your 10 energy, which is recognizing all the things you have achieved up to now, but really implementing a self-love practice, especially in the beginning, at least the first 90 days as Pluto enters into Aquarius. Practice self-love. Love on you. Focus on loving you. Loving you. Love on you like you would want someone to love on you. And do just that and see how things start to shift and you'll feel more supported with your root chakra. So work on your root chakra, ground your energy, and focus on that self-love. All right, as we are now entering into our Aquarius energy, where Pluto is right now. So for you Aquariuses, sun, moon, or rising sign, this is a really big energy for you, but not new energy, because theoretically speaking, when we think about it, you just came, Saturn has just recently left out of Aquarius, so now you're going to have Pluto in Aquarius. So there's a lot of shifting going on for you. And when I say this for you, I also mean for me as well, because I have an Aquarius moon sign. So there's been a lot of shifting in reference to my foundation, a lot of endings going on. So I'm quite interested to see how Pluto's going to, again, just continue to peel things away. Remember, Pluto is about decay. Pluto is reminding us that there are things that do come to an end. And as long as we don't resist it and we're open to whatever the new changes are, we'll be okay. So remind yourself of that as well. As long as we don't resist, we'll be okay. Everything is happening for us and nothing is happening to us. So your card for Aquarius, interesting. Financial abundance. I love that. So there could be definitely a change taking place in your finances. This could definitely be something that's going to be a benefit. So if you've been dealing with financial struggles, so to speak, even though theoretically we don't really like to talk about the struggles, we always want to be in that abundant state of mind. This is an opportunity where, again, Pluto is going to be changing the way we do look at money. Pluto is going to be helping us to transform money with our communities. After all, Aquarius is about community. So having a different way that you approach money with your community as well. Third eye, this is an absolute amazing chakra to work on, to start visualizing how how you are aligned and how you are attracting money into your experience. 1-7 is 8. This is perfectly aligned. That 8 energy, which is Scorpio, the ruler of Pluto. Or should I say Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. So this is a perfect card for Aquarius. So focus on financial abundance, focus on receiving money from your community, and perhaps your community is going to start to look a little different. Pluto may very well put you in a different space, so you'll be bringing more abundance into your energy, letting go of things. So again, the less resistance you have to this, the more aligned things are going to start to look for you. So I love that. For our Aquarius right now, excuse me, I got to grab a little water. Love that for Aquarius. And like I said, I happen to have a moon Aquarius. Those who do have rising and sun, this is a big card for you, Aquarius, is out there, because this energy in Pluto is in your sign. And as I keep saying, take a look at your natal chart to see where Pluto is on your chart. What house, what sign is associated with Pluto on your chart, and what is associated with Aquarius on your chart as well. Like for me, I do have my moon in Aquarius, but I also have Mercury in Aquarius. So those are two big players for me that this is going to play a huge role on as well. I would love to know what it will do for you as well. Last but not least, and perfectly aligned in time, we have our Pisces. As I mentioned before, Saturn just recently moved into Pisces energy on March 7th. So that's about your structure. And I happen to have a Pisces sun energy and a lot of energy in Pisces for that matter. So if you're like me, there's a lot of stuff going on for you that's actually getting you prepared for your transformation. If you've been following my story since, let's say, 6 months ago, you know that I've had a major transformation, we're going to say, reconstruction go on regarding my business. This all has to do with this very energy we are speaking of right now. So when you understand how these planets do play and help us out, it will help you let go of any resistance you may have, any fears, any doubts, any insecurities, anything that's going to cause you to resist and hold on. Because if you're holding on to something that really is done, you're really blocking your blessings. So let's see what's in store for Pisces. What one chakra do you need to work on so you can benefit from this amazing energy? It's so funny that this card shows up almost 90% of times when I am doing card readings. Maybe not always in Pisces, but it definitely does show up. So Pisces out there, and this I take in for me as well, it is really important to be patient. Patience is the key right now, because as things are unraveling, as things are really getting prepared for its transformation, things are not going to just start to shift like this. It's a matter of being patient. It's really important to stay focused on what it is you desire, pretend as though you already have it. The more you can pretend and act out as though you do have it, the sooner you're going to see it into your reality. The green is about the heart center, so always come back to joy. Always come back to joy. And yes, you are human, and you are going to feel. You may feel sad, you may feel upset, you may be angry, you may be in a state of wondering, but it's better to be in a state of wondering than worrying. So always wonder whatever it is that's going to unfold for you. That 4 energy is about your home. We speak of home, we speak of not just your shelter, but also your career and your body. That 4 is also associated with Cancer energy, which is associated with the moon in itself. And as I said earlier, if you've been following this since the beginning, Mars has just entered Cancer energy. So there's a lot going on in Cancer as well. And I will do another forecast relating to Mars and Cancer to sort of help you in that energy as well. But this is all about the Pluto in Aquarius. So for you Pisces out there, work on your heart chakra, move into a space of joy and wondering what's the next step in your home, in your career, and also with your family and your body as well. This is a great time for all these amazing blessings to unfold as Pluto does help let go of things that have decayed. I love that for Pisces. Just want to read one final comment that's showing up here. Thank you, Anne. I love when you're here too. And hello to Rosa who just popped in. Those of you who are popping in at this very moment, please come back and rewatch and find find whatever the sign is, your sun, moon, and rising, and even more important, where Pluto is on your chart. What sign is Pluto in? Mine, it's in Virgo in the 3rd house, playing a big role in my body system and how I communicate, but even a bigger role in how I'm going to communicate differently to my community out there. And having this information, understanding this information, and knowing how to navigate through this information, to everything that's taking place with our planets, will definitely help you be more aligned to what's coming. And it takes away your fears and your concerns and your worry, and allows you to be more at peace to exactly what is taking place. Because in the bigger picture of things, whatever is meant to be done is going to be done. Pluto is going to kill it off. Pluto is about death, decaying, endings, completions, transforming. Pluto is helping every one of us to transform into our higher version of who we are here to become. Every one of us have a higher version of who we are, and we're here to become that version each and every single day. So if we hold on to things that serves the old version of ourselves, it makes it more challenging to actually step into the higher version of who we are. So for today, as they say in Reiki, allow yourself to step into your higher self. And in order to step into your higher self, you have to be willing to let go of the version and things that were connected to your the different version of you, the version of you that you are no longer. I would love to know how this lands with you. I would love to know where Pluto is on your chart. Where do you have Aquarius on your chart as well? If your sun, moon, or rising happens to be Aquarius, or even Scorpio for that matter. And I say Scorpio because, again, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. So it's big energy for Scorpios as well. All right, guys, with all that being said, feel free to leave your comments. If you're watching on Facebook, leave your comments in the comment section on Facebook, and I will come back and respond. If you are watching this, well, for right now, you're watching it on Facebook. It will be available on YouTube. Please share this out to anybody you feel will benefit from this forecast. And I do thank you and appreciate you spending your time with me on Saturday night at 8:38 p.m. Eastern Time. Until next time, you can continue to follow me. I will be going live again very shortly on StreamYard with my good friend and colleague, Kitty Foss. She and I will be sharing information about Pluto and Mars and everything that's taken place. So you may want to follow me there as well. Until then, feel free to send your emails to healingwithin76@gmail.com. Till next time, have an awesome rest of the night. Enjoy this amazing energy. And remember, guys, this is not an energy for one day. This energy stays with us for the next 30 years. So enjoy it. Have many blessings. Bye-bye for now.